Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pebble, and I'm feeling very mellow. Of course, it's a Tuesday afternoon. It's actually Tuesday evening. It's like 5:30 at night. I love it. I enjoy doing the work. Anything I'm going to do that involves like talking, thinking, I like to do it obviously like in the daytime, but I also like these nighttime streams quite a bit. And it's also really cold outside right now. So I hate to do this, but it does make me not want to go take a walk or exercise or anything. So anyway, that's just what's going on in my head. But this is what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to stream, and today this stream is going to be another goodie. It's another Fortnite stream, yay! And these are good streams to get me started, get me going, get me rolling, kind of get the voice going a little bit, get the head going. This whole streaming thing is just for me. I want people to enjoy it, but this is, I feel like it really is for me first and foremost, but it's also things that I think people would enjoy. I think we try to do things here on the show that, I guess we do call the show, that we try to do things here on the show that I think is done just a little differently than other people. I try to be a little different, I think it's always going to be the same as everybody else because all we're doing is just playing video games and talking. That's it. Anybody can do it, but not everybody is doing it all the time. Nobody's doing it consistently, really. Right? That's the goal. Find a thing you want to do it consistently, and then if people want to go, well, anybody could do that. Well, not everybody's doing it, though. Like, that's the thing. I'll say this. Sometimes I'll like comment on YouTube, and I've learned not to be negative as much as I can be, as much as I could not be. And people will sometimes, comment back at you, and they'll hit you back. And what I always say is like, hey man, like you can say I'm a fucking turd for my opinion on a YouTube video, but at least I'm making something, and it's not like I just did 2 videos. Like, I do videos every fucking week, and I don't do videos about other people. I do videos with my own ideas and, like, my own content. I know I'm using video games, and I'm not saying I'm reinventing the wheel, and I'm not trying to do this to myself either. But that being said, we are doing something good here, and I want people to enjoy it and follow it. So the advertisement part is later. But anyway, that was just what was on my mind. Let's get into the stream today. My name is Pebble, and today we are streaming the game Fortnite. It's going to be fun. Stay with us. Enjoy it. We got a nice day of streaming for you still. I know it's late, but we got some good stuff for you. Stay with us. By the way, for people that don't think that advertisements work, you are wrong, dude. The reason I started drinking these drinks here, by the way, not a sponsor of the stream. The reason I started drinking these because I saw another streamer drinking it, a guy named Miskiff, and I was like, and he's in touch with the Asian community, I think, and he reminded me of this, like how good these are, and now I drink these religiously now. So thank you, Miskiff, and thank you, Ito N. Love you. Oh my god, it's so good. Dude, the unsweetened tea is so good. I love unsweetened tea. You know what else I love? You! I love you! Okay, let's go. Yeah, I love tea. I love tea. My love of tea started... Let's get into where my love of tea started. Okay, let's play the game and we'll talk about it. We're gonna do some OG today. I don't care about ranked games. I just want to keep... You know, I think even if we win... I still like this character too. This character is great. You know, my love of green tea... I'll tell you where my love of green tea started. My voice is deep today. That's good. My love of green tea started in Japan. I went to Japan for a year. I was in the military, the Marine Corps. And I've told the story before. I'm not going to get into... I like to try to stay like in the pocket and not just drift off into a million stories. So I'll just say it. I was in the military for about roughly 4 years. And the contract was 4. I ended up getting myself kicked out. I was there for such a long time, like, because I had like to go to a court case. I saw somebody stealing something right out of boot camp. And I had to be on like some kind of a trial as a witness. Well, that cost me like 6 months. It was like a really long time. So that was one of the things that made me kind of dislike the military. It's a long story, but I was in the military. And the whole point of saying I was in the military, see, this is why I don't get into other stories. The whole point is because I love tea. And my love of tea came from Japan. So the first place I was ordered to go to was Japan. And that's where, like, I was a 19-year-old kid at the time in Japan. I might have been older, actually. I was probably around 20. But I think I might have turned 21 while I was there. And it was a great experience. And I never forget the tea machines that they had. They had like a lemon tea thing that I liked, but it was like 100 yen, which is about, at the time it was about equal to the dollar. And you would just 100 yen I think was equal to $1, I believe it might have been a little. I think the dollar was worth slightly more than the yen. And so yeah, that's where I discovered tea. That's where I discovered coffees and teas, cold coffees and cold teas. Before that, you're talking about 1994. Guys, I hate to say I'm ahead of the curve, that I am the trailblazer, but I think I was. At least I saw it in 93, 94. I was in Japan like 93, 94. And that's where I learned, like, God, Japan is so much better than America. Just not like I don't go deep into like they had a better leader, they were better dancers. Like, I don't go into it like that. Although they are great dancers there, from what I could understand. But I noticed like that they just had like a high-tech feel to it, a very relaxed feel to the place too. You could get, like, as a young soldier, you could get wasted. You could get so drunk that you can't make it home, and you would lay down on the street. When you wake up, there would be bottles of water by your feet because people would want you to... It was the citizens trying to take care of you. Nobody would bother you. And I'm not saying, like, I wasn't dressed in a uniform. I don't think... I'm trying to think. Did we have to dress in uniforms? Maybe we did. I can't remember. Isn't that crazy? I don't remember if when we were on, like... On the weekends, we could, go on leave for a minute. I don't know if they called it leave. See, I don't remember very much about the military. I just remember being in it. I don't remember. It is fun to remember that stuff, but I don't remember any of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are waking up now, getting it going. I'll be lucky if I don't die here. Open that door and then close it. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doot-doot-doot. Okay. There's got to be some better houses down here. Okay, cool. There's a guy right there. He's running away from me. Yeah, there's a good chance we're going to run into someone just by walking around here, but that's okay. We've got enough weapons. We could take care of them if we needed to. Just with what we have right here. I mean, the shotgun is enough. I mean, this shotgun is really... I've really learned my lesson. You know, when I first started playing this game... What's it been? A couple months now? Look at that. There's a guy right there, too. Oh, there's nothing going on here. Oh, okay. What's he got there? Got something there. He's got a couple guns here. I'll take it all. Got some good stuff. Alright, we gotta go the opposite direction, I think. Where are we going? Yeah, okay. Okay, I see him, I see him. Hold on, hold on. Just hang out for a second. I don't see any weapons that I want here. I think what I do see, though, is bullets. So let's collect all the ammo we can. This is actually looking good, too. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get the fudge out of here. That was great, though. We picked up a nice gun there. Got some great weapons here. We are eventually going to need some kind of bandage situation. Not because we're beat up, just because eventually we want that. This is a minigun. I'm going to go with the minigun. And I'm going to keep the minigun on me. This is a nice weapon, and just in case you got to start spraying. Just start spraying shit. There's a guy right there. There's a guy right there. There's a guy right there. Okay, this is a minigun thing. Wow. I mean, that minigun thing is done already. It really is. Okay. That's it. No more minigun. I want my minigun, 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 mini. My voice is good for this. I want my minigun, 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 minigun. I want my minigun, 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 minigun. I want my minigun, mini, my minigun. I want my minigun. I want my... Wow. There's definitely a lot of stuff going on around here. I want my minigun. Let's get rid of the minigun, actually. Quickly, let's do it quickly. You'll just pick up another shotgun. Shotguns are good now. I finally realized it. It took me a while, because when I first started playing, I don't know, I had trouble with it, and now I'm learning about, like, it's a great close-range gun. Especially the one we have here. The tactical shotgun's really good. I've had so many kills with shotguns. I've had so many kills with shotguns. Oh, you know what I want? Yeah. Dude, there is so much going on right now. Listen to all that. There's 18 players left. Let's just survey the scene here. Golly. I see somebody running over there. It's like fucking Vietnam around this motherfucker. Mother. Okay, somebody's... Okay, there we go. He had the balloons. There's 4 players left. I think this shotgun is slightly better than the one I have. I think. So that looks good. Okay, let's do it. There's 3 players left. Alright, let's walk around. Let's figure this shit out. Let's see who's left. Let's try not to get seen by anybody. Very exciting. Top 3 here. Oh, I see him. I see him. Oh, I didn't. I saw him for a minute. Okay. All right, so there's one guy left, and me. Yeah, where's it coming from? Let's do it. Go. There it is. Oh, wait. There you go. And that's why the dynamite, look, that's why the dynamite is such a big help in this game. The dynamite, look, I'm not sitting here talking to you like, hey, let me tell you kids how it is. Look, I'm just starting to win this shit, okay? And I'm aware that it's OG. I speak to you humbly. But I also speak to you as a person that has experience of winning. I'm winning these things now. And I think the winning is because, in this case, the dynamite motherfucking was a great thing. It's so good because when you get to that point where somebody's like right in front of you and they figure they'll build something, it's always a desperate move to build. Look, I like the build part of this game. I think it's okay. It's never been... Building has never been a thing that won for me. I've lost a couple times because I tried to build. I think the building thing in Fortnite is what, obviously, I think it's obvious that it's what made it its own game. But I still think if you got rid of build, which they do have an option to play without build, that it would almost be a better game in some way. I don't know. It's good to have the option. And the fact is, like, I've never really took to the build idea, and I never really tried to build, just because it seemed confusing, and there was never a tutorial on building in this game. If they had a tutorial, or if they had a place you could go where they walk you through it, like much like they have these options for all these little mini games that you can play. If they had a mini game, but they called it wasn't a game, they just called it Build School or something like that, I think it would give people a much better, more people would build. That's what I think. At least in my case, it would be such that. It would be such that I love the English language. Isn't it great? It's like Legos. You take the word like a Lego and you pop, 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 pop. Then you move the Legos around. That's the English language to me. It's word Legos. God damn, it's so good. Green tea, man. Woo! Well, the caffeine thing, it's like, to me, so far that I've seen, it's one of the best ways to take in caffeine. I've taken it many ways. I've done the suppositories. No, I'm kidding. But I've done, I have done caffeinated gum before. I did it. It's called military energy gum, and I used to use it when I first started working at this site that I work as a security guard. And I did it because I hadn't really worked 10-hour shifts before, and I had to work 3 in a row, back to back to back, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I wasn't used to that. So when I first started doing those shifts, I had to take some really dramatic caffeinated doses. So one piece of gum is like, I think it's like 200 milligrams or something, but it's a lot. Like it keeps you like mega super hype. Like you could, if you wanted to go like maybe like 2 or 3 hours in the bedroom with your partner, take military energy gum. It gets you horny a little bit. It kind of gets you sort of like it gets kind of like, it's like a methamphetamine, but it's like caffeine. I mean, it really is extreme, and the only reason I did it is because I really needed it. I was out of shape, and I all of a sudden was doing these big hours. And so at some point I just realized it wasn't going to help me to do it because it was taking the caffeinated gum, like chewing one piece is fine, but I was chewing like 2 pieces a day sometimes. And at some point I was too amped and I needed to like chill. And now I'm at a point where I can do a whole weekend of shifts without any caffeine at all if I had to. It's a little tough sometimes on Sundays because by the time I make it to a Sunday and I got to work that 10-hour shift and I'm getting less sleep and I'm working an extra half hour that day too, it's just like the statistics are against the gum in that case. Or I mean against not taking gum. But usually I won't gum it. Lately I've just been doing energy drinks, and I only need like a 12-ounce to get me through like 5 hours. One 12-ounce can of Rockstar will get me through a 5-hour shift, and I'll feel great. But if I have a 10, I'll usually wait 5 hours in the shift, and then I'll take it. And then I'll come home and I'll fucking jerk off because it's like at that point you're so stimulated, especially the gum. Caffeine does get me horny. It like charges my mind, and then I'm around people. And the next thing I see a chick's ass, and it's over. It's over. All I need to do is like, it's funny, my brain is funny, is that I don't stare at people, but if I catch something, like if I see a girl rub against the car door, or if I see a girl, like sometimes girls in public will like touch their ass or touch themselves, and my mind stores that. My mind stores it, and then later I'm like, fuck, I can't get that out of my head, not just jerk off. So that's how I do it. If anybody wanted, a lot of people were wondering, what gets you to jerk off, Pebble? But that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about disgusting jerking off. Can you please tell us more? Actually, don't really want to know that, do you? Oops, sorry. My bad. By the way, this is crazy. There's no guns in here. There's got to be something somewhere, though. Are all of these stalls like this? Can't be. Here we go. Please, God. bandages is good. Okay. Thank you. I think that's a weapons drop, right? Yeah. Oh, somebody already got it? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Running through the cornfields. Running through the cornfields. Running through the cornfields. Gonna get someone so. Trying to get some weapons, man. Yes, we can. That's what punk music sounds like to me. Which way do we want to go here? This way, huh? Okay. We don't have to worry too much about looking too far ahead at people because we don't have a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle is good for, like, constantly looking out. Who can he bang from far away, you know? Look at that, he's running. Look at this little guy. He's running from me. Love it. Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Run. Run, asshole. That's good. Because you don't have any weapons, you motherfucker. Yes, I'm talking to myself. There we go. Whew! That didn't give us anything? I thought this gave us... Jeez. No weapons at all? I mean, I thought that gave us... Oh, fuck. Look at that guy running. We gotta get away from people, not toward people. What the fuck, man? God, we're fucked right now. What are we doing here? Where do we go? Hopefully this thing's got something. Come on. Jeez. So crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy not to have any weapons. I think I see something over there. That could be good. Fuck's sakes, thank you. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right, we're doing good. We don't need to panic here. We also don't want to walk into somebody that's going to kill us, so we got to be very careful here, but yeah. We're doing good, though. We're walking in with it, so as long as we just keep this pace, we don't need to... Yeah, we don't need to, like, sprint. We're actually there, you know? Now we go down. And that's good. That'll get us in. And we did it. We did it. We did it. I've learned, you know, slow play it a little bit because there's no need to sprint because you only have so much. That's all. You only have so much sprinting. You don't have, you can't just sprint forever. So you save it for when you need it. Yeah. Yeah, let's get another weapon here. We gotta go this way. Let's get another one of these things. Jump up. There you go. All right, okay. What else? What else? There you go. Let's go. We're gonna make this one too. There we go. Jesus Christ. The fuck's going on? Okay. Fuck! That was good. That's a really... I like that one. Everybody's kind of like right there and fighting each other. It's a little out in the open, but I like our performance. I mean, I love this clutch style that we have. It's like it's never over. I mean, that's how you're supposed to play this game. It's just like it's never over, and that's the clutch mentality. You know, it's like when people watch. You know when you watch an NBA game now, and you're watching the game, and it's like your team is down by 16 points with 4 minutes left, and somehow you come back. That's probably not enough time. Maybe like, let's say the fourth quarter starts and you're down by 10. And it's like, yeah, you just come back, and then the next thing you know, you're down by 6 with 2 minutes left, and all of a sudden you hit 2 threes in a row. It's like, oh wait, it's not over. And then they hit a couple free throws, and you've got 6 seconds left, and it's like LeBron gets the ball, he shoots it, he gets fouled, he's shooting a 3, and you win by 2. That's what it's like, ladies and gentlemen. When you watch Van Pebble, it's like watching an elite Laker team. It's like watching an elite Laker team with two great elite players. But people are still like, I don't know. Look, that Laker team right now. First of all, they need to be healthy at the same time. Once you get Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and LeBron all healthy at the same time, you got nothing to worry about. You still need some like center power. I think you got some nice players, but you need look, if the Lakers can get Antetokounmpo, I know you didn't think this was going to turn into a Laker talk, but if the Lakers could get rid of LeBron James next year, wait till at the end of the year. I think Antetokounmpo wants to leave his team anyway. You pair Luka Doncic with Antetokounmpo. That's it. Lights out. Game over. Now, we still need players to build around that. Probably that's not actually, you know what? That's bullshit. That's not it. It's not over. But if they got Antetokounmpo, they're now 3 years. Now they could just keep those two together. Keep Luka Doncic, and you keep Austin Reeves somehow. I don't know. I think you might have to get rid of Austin Reeves at that point. But if you have Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and Antetokounmpo, you should be able to build around that, right? I mean, it might be too much, actually, because Austin Reeves is like, could start on any team right now. But it would be very difficult to get rid of Austin Reeves because he's the next star. He's a star. It would be stupid to just get rid of him. If you're going to get rid of Austin Reeves, you've got to get something phenomenal for it. And it's got to make sense. And the thing is, if you got Antetokounmpo and I'm just assuming that because LeBron James isn't coming back next year, you're going to have some kind of extra money, right? Like, aren't you going to have some extra money, or am I tripping on that? Because I think you will. Let me see. We just hang out there for a second. Okay. If the Los Angeles Lakers got rid of LeBron James next year in 2026 or 7, because this is the last year of his contract, I think, would they be able to have like a bunch of money freed in the books at that point? It says, yes, the Los Angeles Lakers part ways with LeBron James after his current contract. which expires in 2026, they would have significant money to reshape their roster. So that's the goal. If they can, you know, they won't have LeBron, they'll have some extra money, and then maybe what they could do is, sorry this turned into Laker talk, but why not? Then they can afford Antetokounmpo in the offseason. Because Antetokounmpo ain't going to leave his team, and he shouldn't. He should stay on that team until the end of the year. I think he's free. I'm not sure. I don't... Oh, yeah, we've been here before, but it's been a while. This is a good area, actually. There's a lot of shit down here. This is a really good area. Please nobody else be down here. Be down on this house. Where is he? I just had a headshot. Man, I hate walking so slow. Let's move. I know. Like, I'm an urgency guy, dude. I may seem like a lazy white guy, but I because it sounds like I'm slow. But I got to tell you something. I'm a guy of urgency. When it comes to that, urgency. And that's what I'm talking about right there. How many people would have thought I was fucked? Yeah, I wasn't. I had plenty of time. You think, like, that's the thing about this game that I like, though. All of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. You know? Hold on a second. Look at this. Giant jug. That's so good. Look at that. Oh, everything. Oh, it gives you life, too. That's fantastic. That's phantasmic. It's fantastic and orgasmic at the same time. I saw somebody over there somewhere, but I don't know. I mean, these tactical games are great. I love these tactical fighting games, and it's fantastic. Strategy, it's just great. Just wonderful. Okay. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. Alright, we gotta get rid of... I say we get rid of this sniper rifle, and we pick up... Like, that would be good. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yesterday I did my impression of a OnlyFans or / porn star talking their way through a stream. We're playing a game, playing like the stream. And here's what it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Because if somebody's like above us, they could just kill us pretty easily. So that's why it's not the greatest place to stand, really. Honestly, but okay. Hey, you want to play games? Okay, okay. Good player, good player, good player. Hey, if the play... Hey, listen. Much respect. Big up to that guy. I mean, if you're good, you're good. What can I tell you? Back to it, Pebble. On a Tuesday evening, 6:30 p.m. There's no better time than a nighttime. 6:30. We could just settle in. Tonight, we're settling in. We're going to play this. And I think you're going to like the next stream as well. And then we're going to try to... I think we're going to do 3 streams tonight. I think the idea is to do like 3 a day. It's a nice idea. I think what I have learned is that if you establish a pattern and you do it, you know, that pattern frequently, let's throw an example up. Let's say that I do 3 streams a week. I mean, 3 streams a day, right? Let's say every Monday, people can expect 3 streams. I might get 0 views or 2 views or 1 view for the first week. Then some more views will come. And then if you do it like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, honestly, if you do it 2 weeks, but like if you're doing it consistently, and then people can rely on that, and then on top of that, if you can give them a couple good, really goodies on those days, like usually like 1 stream that hits home with people more than anything else, and it's usually there's always different reasons for it. Maybe we said something funny and we clipped it and people liked it. Maybe we a lot of times it's the games. People are like, oh, what's this game? This is weird. Because I play games that not everybody... That's the thing about being a variety gamer, is that that's one way you can attract people without having nice tits and a big dick. Is that, or if you have both, you're on top of it. But if you're this hot streamer and that's your whole game, is just being a hotsy-totsy, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't seem to matter. You're gonna get who you're gonna get. And I'm not going to attract that audience anyway. I'm attracting the audience that likes to see games and maybe a unique personality. The unique personality is going to take a while for people to figure out, because I'm not the hotsy-totsy streamer. So because of that, I have to work a little harder. And so that's why we play different games. I mean, that's not why we do it. It's a very deep thing. It all comes down to me enjoying what I'm doing. I love this. It's something that I love. I found a good thing, and we're doing it. But I think when people go like, how can you get more views? It's like, I've noticed if you just do, like, consistently keep putting the numbers up. Like, for example, let's say you're a basketball player in the NBA, and you're young, and you're just getting started, right? Or maybe you're older and you just got in the league. Let's say you're one of those guys that was a college player that was maybe 6'2", like a Mac McClung kind of guy, and you're really fucking good. But you're young and it takes time to be it's hard to even make a team. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to put up the same numbers time and time again. Eventually people will go, even if you're in the G League, people will go, hey, this motherfucker, Mac McClung, this fucking Pebble guy, he's putting up numbers. And so that's what we do. We just try to do it like, I try to do the same every time. It's not easy to do. Damn, we're in the same fucking area we were before. Why do we keep going to the same area? Gosh darn it. Fuck. But if you're a young player and you're like, you know, you're just getting them, whatever they give you, you take it. Now, if all of a sudden you're on the Washington Wizards and they're starting you, now is your chance. And that's my chance. And I just, watch out. We're in trouble here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. It's a nice gun. What else? All right. Do we have anything like... No, we don't, right? So we still need like a sniper type of rifle. We don't have one, so let's see if we can remedy that situation. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a lot of bullets in that gun, so we might as well pick that up. I mean, somebody's been through this already. It's like, might as well move on. Look at these guys here. There's a guy over there too. There's a guy coming in actually. He's just coming in. So maybe he'll come in, he'll see that guy, and he'll get in a fight with him. Who knows? But there he is. You can see him from a distance. From a distance. See him? Yeah. We're right on the edge. That gun's too good for that. If you're gonna run from that gun, you're gonna get gunned down. That's just the way it is. Sorry. It's the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. What song is it from? It's from Blur. One of the Blur things. It's one of those Blur songs. Blur was one of those bands too. It's like they were so good, but it was very weird. I think it was hard for people to I think it was hard for the American audience too, because British rock and roll has always sort of been above it, you know, above everybody. Look at this, so much going on here. So many people here. At least there's two that I can see. There's one there. What? There's somebody else. That's why I was like, fuck. That's why I started running and jumping. Because I saw that guy. Watch this, guys. No! No dancing! No dancing! Oh my god, he was dancing! Dude, he made me dance. You see what happens when he... That's what I said. I always said dancing was bad. There's never good when people are dancing. Ever. In public, and this is a funny thing too, as a security guard, when people are too happy, it means they're on drugs usually. Or they're just on, it doesn't mean drugs, it just is bad. If you're in public and people are like dancing, especially if there's a line and they're waiting in line for something, it's it depends on where you are. If you're at a college, kids are always trying to like act out and be cool. But if it's just a regular place and people are dancing like that, it's bad for me as a security guard. I don't stop them or try to stop them, but I recognize like this could be a problem. It's too chaotic. Too much movement around a lot of people is a bad thing. In this case, this guy had me dancing in the middle of a gunfight. I don't even have to explain the reason why that was bad. That was funny. I've never seen that weapon before. It makes you dance. That's so good. Another great game. We're getting nothing but good games out of this. I mean, I'm playing well, but the OG map is such a great map. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you. Enjoying it very much. And I'm enjoying being here. This is the whole point, is to chill out, relax, and enjoy a little chill time. That's the whole thing. And also I notice, like, if you're streaming, you know what my style is? You know my style of streaming? I'll tell you the style. I like it. I don't mind telling you. Basically, the style is this. I've said it before. I block out the outside world. I block out any plans. This is what we're doing. We're locked in. And that's how you do a stream. You lock in somehow. You got to figure out how to lock in. I think the toughest part is scheduling it. I don't think doing streams is hard. People think, like, what's the secret? I mean, you're either a star or you're not. You're either of someone's people are going to watch you or not. Right? I mean, that's just how it goes. But it's like the whole thing that a lot of people will tell you the hardest part was finding the time to stream and finding a schedule to do it. Because most people's lives are pretty chaotic. So for them to stream consistently is impossible. Because that's the thing, it's like I don't have a lot of stuff in my life that would distract me. I don't have kids, I don't have a wife, I don't have boyfriends, girlfriends, I don't even have friends, really. I mean, that's not on purpose, it's just the way it worked out. I don't have any pets, so I'm not taking trips to the vet. I'm not taking my kids to school. I have stuff that I do, but I could always just do a load of laundry while we're waiting. I could be like, guys, be right back. You know what I mean? Now, like, there's things I can't do, which is what, like, the coolest thing ever is if I could get an IRL camera for my house. And then I could actually bring the camera with me and stream myself cooking. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And getting ready for work or whatever. Because I think people do like to see the intimate side of people. I mean, you know, the idea of IRL where somebody grabs a camera and goes to Zimbabwe and all that stuff is obviously cool, but no one has the cash or the security. You know, nobody can afford that unless you're iShowSpeed or whatever. But I would argue that even those are stupid trips. They're dumb. Like, what's even happening on an iShowSpeed? I don't want to harp on iShowSpeed, but because I'm just a little guy, it looks stupid for a dumb, like, small streamer like me to, like, it's obviously like people are going to be like, he's jealous. But watch those streams and tell me what's really happening. Really nothing. The thing that you like about it is that there's nobody that's doing what he's doing, but it's also like nobody eats licorice steak either. Nobody takes a bunch of licorice and then makes steak out of it and puts A1 sauce on it. But somebody could do that. It would be really hard to do. Somebody could do it. Licorice steak. But it would taste like shit, is my fucking point. But you would still be like, hey, it looks cool though. It's really cool looking. It's cool that he goes to fucking Africa and stuff. But then once he gets there, it's so fucking boring. And it's very planned, it looks like, too. Like, somebody will just jump in and start wrestling him. And you're supposed to believe that, like, that was a real thing. Like, get the fuck out of here. And they're like, no, Speed, don't wrestle that guy. And the bodyguards are just sitting there watching because they know that's supposed to happen right there. And I just feel like, don't, I got it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry, guys. And they're like, oh, you sure? Like, believe me, if it was real, they would be on top of that guy. They're not going to let somebody just wrestle with ISO Speed. It's insane. And then the guy who's wrestling is doing backflips, and you're like, wait a second. Nobody could just, normal guy could just do it. And it turns out it was a performer, and blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, okay. And listen, it's admirable that people can collaborate and come up with that, but it's also like, I don't know. What can I tell you, man? I'm an old guy, and so everything, people are just going to say, well, you're not a kid, you don't understand. You know what? You're right. It's not my demographic. I'll tell you who's killing the I'll be a positive guy. You know who's killing the IRL game right now? Killing it. Oh shit. You know who's killing people? Me. I guess I don't need two of these, but it's good to have two of them. Alright, let's go. You know who's killing the IRL game? A guy named Rampage Jackson. You know who's killing in this game? A guy named Van Pebble. I mean, that was a nice shot. Rampage Jackson is so good at IRL streaming. He's changing the game of it. When people say, like, you know, when you see streamers being disgusting and look, the guy still is a little raw. He's out there talking, saying the N-word and stuff, but he's allowed to. He's got the pass. He is an N-word. You know what I mean. He's not an N-word. I mean, he is a guy who can say the N-word. My bad. I didn't mean to say he was an N-word. Sorry. Oops. Yikes. That's scary. Okay, a heavy shotgun or a tactical shotgun? I'm gonna go heavy, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Where are we, by the way? Oh, look. Watch this. Nice. 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 Who else? Who else? Is there anybody else here? Who else wants that? Some of that spot. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Who else wants to get a piece of this? Yeah. It's just becoming like a Quentin Tarantino character. I'll kill every last one of ya. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good player. Damn it, that player was good. I came in 38th, and I just killed, like... How many people did I fucking kill, dude? That was a nice match. Is there a way to see how many... Yes, yes, yes. I had 5 kills. 5 eliminations and I came in 38th. Okay. Great game again. Man, Pebble getting good games out of this thing. We're playing great. Listen, I want to keep going because I'm having fun. I don't want to stop. I don't want it to ever end. And the thing that is interesting to me is like a Kai Sanat is kind of interesting. It's interesting to me that he quit streaming. I don't understand why. That guy had the world by the tail, dude. Like, honestly, I don't think he was a con man. I'm not saying that. He had everybody fooled. No, what he was doing was not very interesting to me, but to other people, they love his personality. They love him. He's not good looking. Like, he breaks all the rules. He's ugly as fuck. No, he is. He probably would admit it. He's not a good-looking person. He's short and ugly. He's the runt of the litter. But who cares? Like, I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, I honestly see that you think that's mean. It's not. He's not a good-looking... That girlfriend thing problem that he had, that's a shame. He should have... But he's young. You can't see that. But, like, that girl was clearly just trying to get him to, like, buy her stuff. Like, you fuck around with Instagram models, what do you think's gonna happen, man? Come on, guys. Unless you're like a famous boxer, unless you're Rampage Jackson, who fought in the UFC and like made millions and like is legit a stud. I can see that guy fucking Instagram models. He still has to be careful. Rampage Jackson does. He's still going to get used like everybody else, but he's probably going to get less used than most people because he's a smart guy. Rampage Jackson's very smart. Very, very smart. Very good streamer, man. I mean, if I don't like to waste my time watching IRL, I'll watch a few people just because they're interesting people to me. But like that guy has it on lockdown. And he's doing it like, dude, the cool thing about Rampage Jackson is he understands, like, he brings the party to you. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have to go anywhere. And case in point, he has Taco Tuesdays at his house. He has Taco Tuesdays. He doesn't have celebrities at his house. He could do that. You know what he does? He just has a fucking awesome setup. He's rich, so he's got a nice house. Rampage Jackson's got a pool and a hot tub and a bar right by it. And that's why he bought it. Somehow he saw the vision. Let's go to a different area this time. Let's go over here. I think this is different, right? Don't we keep going to the same fucking places every fucking time? So he's got this thing where he bought his house, Rampage Jackson did. And he bought it specifically for this bar because it's right by the pool. It's just a little tiny bar. It's not like a big bar, but it's enough for like 5 or 6 people to kind of sit at. And he goes in the hot tub. That's where the fucking bar is. And he hires bartenders, and they're always like hot girls because Rampage Jackson is a Mac Daddy, and chicks love him. And I think he's straight up with them. He's like, look, I don't need to fuck you or nothing like that. Nothing weird. No ditty. That's what he says. I don't talk like that. He said, no ditty. I want you to be, I'll pay, and he pays people good. And a bartender comes, different ones come to his house, and they just bartend him and his friends. And he has like 2, look, the girls he likes, they're not my type. They're usually not my type. But that's cool. I just like to see him have fun. And it's kind of cool that he's not attracted to, like, it's not always model chicks. Sometimes it's just like girls with the big fat asses that he likes or whatever. That's what he says. I'm quoting. I don't. Okay, now we got a shotgun. And now I gotta get the fuck out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. That's how you get out of a jam. 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 Jam on it. I said the jam on it. A jam on it. A jam on it. I said a jam, to the jam, to the jamboree. I said a jam. I miss rap back in the day, man. It was so good. I mean, the guys had cooler voices, too. Like, there was one guy that talked things just like this, and this is how he rapped. Now, if he had something to say to you, he would say it exact. Now, this is how he does it, and he talks like this. Now, if I do it, it sounds horrible because I'm white. But when he does it, it's fucking cool as shit. Elimination? Nice. That's great. When I killed that guy, it wasn't hard because I was ready to go. And when I do... Then I wrote it for the show. And when you dislike this and you better that, you better know that you're gonna do. Like, man, our rap was... It was interesting and fun. And admittedly, like, right away we knew, like, I just wasn't good at it. It's really amazing that Eminem is able to rap like he, like, how does he, that's the thing, people are like, how is he able to pull it off? Because he's white. Like, I've heard guys try to rap before, like, suburban white dudes, and they're kind of like, they try to talk like urban guys. And to me, that's a big mistake. At least just don't try to take on an accent from, like, the city. It's not good, really. I don't know. I mean, I know, because I remember this one dude was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, yeah, good. And he's like, I like rapping too. I can freestyle. And it was like, now remember when we came down to the point that we was going down and hitting that joint. And I was like, dude, that sounds so horrible the way you're doing it. I didn't say that, though. That would have been rude. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's how you do it. Alright. Yeah, I like what we got here. I like what we got going. Shit. We're gonna come back around this way. We're gonna do a loop-de-loop. Uh-oh. I need missiles. Okay, I got 6 missiles. I need a better shotgun. I don't need, well... Hold on. Damn it! He got me good there. Oh, that was a good job. Well done, well done. That was good. Oh, I was so close. Let me see the match stats. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 6 kills that time. Accuracy, 13%. That just goes to show you, man. That's... I like this. I like to think that it's hard to kill people. I know that was a bit... I remember when I used to watch this game, like in 2000 and... when Dr. Disrespect started doing his thing, when he was taking over, like, it had to be, like, I know for a fact, like, he was big time in, Dr. Disrespect was really big during COVID. But what, I need to check this out for a minute. When did Dr. Disrespect start? When did he start? In okay, so it was around like the 2010, 11, 12. I mean, it probably, if he started in 2010, it must have taken him a while to get noticed. I mean, people noticed it pretty fast, but he didn't rise to fame until people realized he was for real. People realized he was a real deal. He was going to be around for a while. I mean, if you think about it, the fact that he 2010, I guess he started, so he was rolling by the time 2018, which is COVID, he had already been in the game for like 8 fucking years, dude. Wow. So he, like, the fact that he's still doing it shows that his style stands the test of time. Because usually that was my biggest, like, when I started streaming, I was like, even before you turn that camera on, you think about the longevity of it. Well, first you think, like, let me just do one, see how it goes. And then after you do a couple of them, you want to see, like, what am I doing that could be a long-term thing here? Like, is there any style that I have, or is there a style I could create that would last? Or will it stand the test of time? What if I put on a mask, and I wear a mask with, like, a V for Vendetta? You know, there's people that do that. I have to be honest, when you see someone wearing a mask, it is intriguing. That anonymous thing is intriguing, and especially when it's just like a weird mask. But eventually that wears off. I want a real person. I want a person that's real, somebody that I can see in their, I can look in their eye, and I can see their face. That's me personally. Not everybody's like me. And that's why we stream. I mean, that's one of the reasons I started streaming, was I wanted to do, like, see what I could do with it. And I always say, like, I think everybody should stream. It'd be cool to see what people think a stream should be, you know? It would be fun. I mean, there's some people that if they streamed once a month, I would tune in. And it would probably do better than, you know, than stuff I do, but I don't know. I'm interested in day-to-day gamers. I'm not interested in a gamer that just does it once a month. I'm interested in the day-to-day gamer. That's why IRL doesn't really do it for me, because you're showing me your day-to-day life, but what are you really doing day-to-day? But as a gamer, I don't know what that person did previous to playing video games. So I'd like to hear what they were up to while they're playing the game. That's kind of what we're doing. I mean, I would say that's exactly what we're doing. By the way, this seems like I feel like we haven't done this one for a while. This direction, so we're gonna go down here. I just want to one more time quickly check. We're doing great. Okay. I only want to play this for 12 hours today. That's it. And then no, we're doing good. We're having fun. Yeah, this is incredible. Life is good, man. I just found out one of my roommates is moving out. It's like, yes. It's not that I didn't like the guy. It really wasn't. To be honest with you, even if you saw this, I would have to tell you, like, yeah, man, bro, this wasn't working out, man. We've had so many talks with this guy, like, over and over again. Can you not do this? Can you not do that? Like, as soon as the guy moved in, he broke rules. First thing the guy did was break the big rule, the biggest rule of the house. Don't have people over all the time. He has his girlfriend over all the time. All right, well, she's a guest. All of a sudden, she lives here now. Wait a minute. Why does she live here? Well, she does live here, but she's here every single day. She's in the house, walking around. What the hell? Oh, well, I got permission. From who? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It is what it is. I mean, it's nice that the guy, it turns out, you know what happens is you learn to like people for who they are. You know, you learn to just go, that's just who he is. Kid, he's young kid. Not a bad guy, really. You know? Not bad. I miss the days where it's like, if you break a rule, you're done. It's that kind of mentality. You miss one payment, you're out of here. Like that thing. That's what I always had. And like, as I get older, I do like the forgiveness thing. And I do like, you know, I've had my issues with paying rent in the past with when I was looking for steady jobs. And I was pissed at every job I was getting. I was quitting a lot. And my landlord basically believed in me. Or he believed in what I was telling him. He's like, how, you know, I was like 2-3 months short rent. Well, as long as you pay something, okay, I will. And then it was like 4 months behind. I mean, you fall behind quickly. And then I started paying him like right away, and he was like, he believed in me at that point. But it took that belief. I mean, that was a long time. And I'm grateful for that, is the point. Like, he didn't have to do that for me, and if he didn't, I would have been fucked. But he did do it for me. It was great. And so that's why I believe in forgiving people. Not everything is cut and dry. Not everything is like, this is a rule and that's it. Like, sometimes that's good, but for most people, it's not good enough. You got to give people a lot of grace period, got to give them a lot of chances. I'll give somebody all the chances in the world if they could actually finally make that change and become a better person and like do the things that they're supposed to do in a legal agreement kind of a thing. And I do think sometimes people are too harsh and landlords are too harsh and all that. Like I'll tell you why I would love to buy a house so that I could rent it out and be a really good landlord. Like a fair one, a good one, a fair one, and not even be a landlord. Just be like, you know, a guy that rents the house to people. And I would be just as forgiving as the guy that I have right now that owns this house. A great guy. And he's got his issues, and there's things that I haven't liked about it in the past or whatever, but you have to learn to accept people for who they are. And you got to work for people for what they are. It's really, like, being a security guard has really taught me to, like, see things more openly. Because I'll have people that are customers. Again, I'll never say where I work, but they're customers to where I work. And maybe they're kind of scummy looking or weird acting or fucked up, but they're still customers and they're still people. And there's something good about everybody. You know, there's something good in everybody. So that feels good to know. It's very healthy to get there. It's not easy to get there, but it's very healthy. I think the reason I have a healthy state of mind like that is because I spend most of my time by myself. I'll be honest with you, that's probably why. I spend most of my time alone. Because I gotta heal up from all the bullshit that I see. Day in and day out. Gotta heal. Let's see what's going on over here. So apples give you health too. I didn't realize that. That's good to know. Like, you can't always find, like, first aid kits and shit. Need more guns, huh? I need like one more gun. Okay. I'm in the circle. I hear it, I hear... There's a treasure chest around here somewhere. Oh! I'm gonna try it. I want to see what's in there. Where's the ball? I need that. Yeah. Yeah, I wanna... I don't need that though. I have a scoped rifle, but this is like an uncommon one. So we'll swap them out. We'll get the fuck out of here. I feel like this is a bad place to be. Boogie bomb. Oh, that's what this is. This is the thing that makes you dance. That's so funny, man. The boogie bomb's a great idea. Boogie bomb is so Fortnite. If there's one thing that like reminds me of like Fortnite, it's boogie bomb. The idea of like dance, you can't stop dancing is very funny. It's cool. It's cool. That's why this game works, because it really is like you're shooting people, you're killing people, but it's so cartoony. You the boogie bomb, it makes people dance. I mean, that's just like so cool. It's a fun way to deal with violence, actually. Like I'm sure this has happened. Is somebody shooting at me? Hold on. Yes. Yeah. I haven't seen a rocket pack in a really long time. I wonder if they're in the, or if the rocket packs are in this thing. In the OG, maybe not. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, a grenade launcher. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay, now we've got like all kinds of weapons now. This is great. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I see him, I see him. Oh, he went through the thing. Where is he? Okay. Okay, that was good. Oh no! Oh, I waited too long. Oh, it was so good though. God damn it, that makes me so happy. What am I happy? Yeah, I'm having great. This is fun, man. We're having such a blast. That was a great game. And we're playing great, but we're playing against really good players at this point. But we finally are. I think we're a good player. I can finally say it. No cockiness, no. Like I remember when I got my first win, and it wasn't that long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago, and the first set I had was. In the back of my mind, I thought, am I going to be able to do this consistently? Because that's a nice thing for a stream, is to get that win. And then I found out pretty quickly, like, I got 2 wins in a stream, and then another time I got 2 wins. It's like, oh, okay, it's not impossible to win this thing. Because that is a dopamine that I can chase. Like, that will never get old. The dopamine of winning. It never gets old. That's why this game is such a great stream. Because there's always, everybody knows what they're watching. There's no confusion, you know? Like, I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but if you're watching this, you probably are. Roleplay, like GTA 5 roleplay. Like, nobody plays GTA 5 anymore, really. Like, nobody's streaming GTA 5 for the story. Some people are. Sometimes they have updates, but not really. Most people that are doing it are doing role play. And the reason that role play is, it's okay, is because my opinion of it is that it doesn't have a real ends to a means. There's not like you're going to go and kill that guy. It's very open to interpretation. And it can be awesome when people make up their own storylines. We're going to go rob this guy. Hey, what are you talking about? And everybody can use different characters. And people love the RP, and I do too. I was hooked on RP for a while. I never did it, but I thought, like, maybe I'll do RP. And then I realized, like, I don't think I could really do it as good as other people. And I just don't think I care enough to do RP. I think it's cool. I think it's kind of been done. And I also think it's a popularity contest, sort of. Because to even get on the Pixel server, you have to, like, sign up for it and wait for it. And I know eventually you have to pay money, but, like, you have to, like, get accepted into the group, of the big group of the boys and girls. I mean, that's, like, so against what I hate that shit. I think, like, anybody should be able to do it. It shouldn't just be this invitation-only thing. But I sort of get why they do that. Because I think that there's a level of streamers that is really high that do RP for GTA, and they want it to, this is my own personal opinion on it, is that because you're streaming, and let's say you're making $1 million an hour streaming, and your name is XQC or something, you want it to be a good stream. If you go in there and there's some idiot that doesn't, like some 12-year-old kid that doesn't know how to talk, and he's just going to get you in trouble because he keeps saying stupid shit, it's stupid. Those servers are going to, like, they don't want a guy like that in the server. It's too like, it would ruin their streams. So they want to have, like, top-notch streamers that know how to hit the ball back and forth, basically. Hit the verbal ball back and forth. But that was the shit, dude. GTA, Grand Theft Auto, roleplay, RP. I was kidding. That was the shit in 2018. 2019, 2020. I mean, that was the hot game. That was the hot. That was where people were really, like, that was inventive. Because it was different. That nobody had really seen that before. People were always kind of like, what are they gonna do with these streams? Play video games? Whatever. And then, like, really talented people started doing acting skills, like Seer and all these kind of guys that are like, actually, Seer, if in real life, if he pursued it, he should be a famous actor right now. He's so talented that he's such a great actor, that he could actually be in a movie and it would be successful. Rich Campbell, same thing. Like, a lot of those O2K guys, like Miskiff, those are, like, guys that should be, like, in like a TV show or something. They're that talented. And they decided, why the fuck would I go through all the stupid shit that I would have to go through? And the essay and all these stupid things that you deal with on the casting couch, when I could just do it on my fucking video camera, my webcam, and I could get friends that are also talented, and we could fucking make our own show out of this shit. And it was a brilliant idea. And that's what the RP was. It's making something out of really kind of nothing, you know? I'm so fucked. This guy is gonna catch up to me and I'm fucked. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to call. Should I text somebody? I'm in trouble here. Okay. Let's go to this house. careful here. I see him, I see him. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I like this. All this cover here? Very nice. Okay. What do you got? Give me this. Give me... I don't really need that, actually. Let me get one of these. Okay, I got everything I need here. Okay. Really, I need more, like, I don't really have great stuff here. Get rid of this one pistol. Wait. No, get the fuck out of here. All right, let's get out of here. Well, look at this. Oh, that's great. Okay, good. That's great. Okay. Oh. Whoa. We're eating apples now. What the fuck is that? Where's that coming from? Oh, it's from I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the plane. The guy in the plane was shooting at me. We need one more good gun here. Let's hope this is do it here. Okay, okay. I know there's somebody. They don't think I know that they're there. I do know. I think there's somebody inside here, actually. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Oh, that was nasty. Oh my god. Who could have done such a thing? Full health. 6 players left. Not a lot of players left. Let's keep our eye on what's going on here. Let's walk around the circle. See what we can discover. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, this is no good. is no good. That's better than having what we had just now. Actually, I'd rather have this. Let's go. This is a good rifle. The assault rifle is probably one of my favorite guns in the game. It just gets it done, you know? I like the shotguns a lot, too, and I'm surprised because I really didn't understand the shotgun when I first started playing. I definitely understand it now. Come on. Yes, we got it. We got it. Okay, that's a victory. I mean, there's so many reasons why that was a great victory. We earned a victory crown. So we're building XP here. Let's take a look at the match stats. We only had 2 kills here. Accuracy was butthole, 7%. But listen, you get the win. That's all I care about, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo-hoo. That would be a good place to end the stream right there. Oh, it's always satisfying. What a great game that is. Gosh, I love that game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for Pebble for this game. Let's get out of here. And let's thank everybody. Let's do the outro. And let's go. Ooh, let me drink some more of this stuff too. All right, let me tell you what's going on here. It's 7:42 p.m. And we just had a really fun time. We got one victory at the end. Great play today. I don't think there was a weak game in there. And that's what we're getting with this game. And that's what I like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching is Pebble, a streamer, a guy who's been around the block with streaming. I'd say I've been around the block like twice. When I say that, I mean I've done it for a couple years, but I think one really solid year. That's what I think. But you be the judge. You know, why don't you tell me what you think? Right? Well, why don't you go to my YouTube page? Now we're doing the advertisements. Go check out my videos on YouTube. They're quite fun. I think you'll enjoy them. We just put up some new ones. People are already watching them. And look, are people watching the Fortnite in droves? No. But it's good for me to do it anyway. You're gonna see me play Fortnite. That's all there is to it. I may put up 4 videos a week, maybe more. That's all I can tell you. I'm not doing it to do this to you. I love the game. It gives me a boost. It's very good for my competitive nature, and it gets me going. Ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube channel is something I'm really happy about. The fact that I can take those Twitch videos and throw them on YouTube. Please go watch those videos. I'm very proud of them, and I think you will enjoy them. And the great thing about these videos are we put them up every week. There's probably 8 to 10 videos a week. That is not an exaggeration. And it's, how do you do it, Pebble? How do you do it? Well, guys, I have 4 days off in the week. And instead of using that time and play with myself and do drugs and dance in dance halls, run around trying to be self-important, or I could be trying to find another job. That's what I used to do. I used to just work as much as I could. Gotta work. Then I got to a point where I realized no job is really good enough for me. We need to just take a job that we really like, and work as little as possible so that we can do something, at least this, people can call this a hobby if they want, at least this hobby is rewarding for my mental health, my physical. I feel like I just feel better at the end of the week because of this. It's good for my hand-eye coordination. Thank you. And we are putting up videos all the time. There's 555 videos up there, guys. All right, we need more subscribers, but look, they will come. If you keep putting up the content, people will, and you're putting up consistently, you're doing it all the time, you're going to find a consistent performance level as well. It's just a fact. I could start something and do it 5 days a week, something I've never done before. That's the thing. That's why I think Kai Cenat is ultimately going to be a successful, not that this is about Kai Cenat, but I want to say something positive. I think he's going to be a successful clothing guy because he knows, he understands, do the work and it'll work for you. And he's already built a name for himself, so all he's got to do is put the work in. He could put out something that is even average good, and people will buy the fuck out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to talk about Kai Cenat. We're here to talk about Van Pebble. Please follow the YouTube channel. Please check out my Twitter. I love the Twitter. I just saw this movie. In fact, I forgot to say what the movie was. That's not a great tweet. I think we're going to take that tweet down eventually and put up another one. But we put up, look, here's a tweet. Now that Vitaly is back from Camp Badong Diwa prison, I wonder what he's going to do next. I admit to be interested. But I feel like he's going to do dumb shit on the stream again. The fame he gets from IRL streaming is like a drug. The fame and the money, my opinion. And that's a tweet from Van Pebble. Those are the kind of tweets you're going to get. It's pretty good, right? So if you want to see more stuff from Van Pebble, go to his Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, also, we're almost done with the advertisements. If you'd like to donate money to Van Pebble, don't worry about the Prime sub thing. Don't worry about it. I'm not affiliated with Twitch. It's a waste. Just throw the money directly to me. PayPal. My PayPal account. My name that you can send the money to. Drum roll, please. At Thomas Paul Vino. No spaces. No capital letters. At Thomas Paul Vino on PayPal. I want your money, but I don't need it. So if you have extra cash lying around and you like what we're doing and you want to help us build and you want to show your appreciation, that's the best way to do it. It's a good way to do it. The best way is to check out my YouTube channel. Do both. Give me some money and then watch the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Man, you're really supporting me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That's going to do it for the stream. We love doing this. We will be back again. I'm probably going to do some Mario stuff. And yeah, the deal is, we're doing a lot of Switch 2 stuff. I don't want to talk too much about like things that we haven't done yet, but I will say this. There is a plan, and it's the wheels are in motion, in which we get a Steam Deck. And when we do, we're going to be streaming much more than Nintendo stuff. For now, the Switch 2 has actually saved my creative ass. Because a lot of the games I try to play on the Steam on my computer, it just ain't working, pal. Maybe my room's too dusty. I don't know. My computer just gets overheated over like... If it's a big game and it's an exciting game, my computer's like... It's like loses its boner, So my way of streaming, the thing that I've learned is the best way for me to stream is to only use the PC. And we can talk now because we already did advertisements, we did the stream, we did everything. So we can just talk freestyle. my goal with my PC is for it to be strictly for streaming. I just want it to handle that. That's all you gotta do. Just be a good computer. Let me surf the web. Let me watch movies with you. Let me use you to actually physically stream the thing. And I'll take care of the rest. I'll get the consoles I need. We'll get a Steam machine when it comes out, probably. I think I'm going to wait on the Steam machine. I think I'm going to get a Steam Deck. I've already got a guy on eBay that agreed to wait for me. I'm going to give him I'm going to pay like $750. And he's going to give me a Steam Deck with 4 terabytes of space. That's why I decided, this is my guy. 4 terabytes, and it comes with a dock station. That was appealing as well. And then we'll be able to start rolling. We should be able to just then we're going to be playing. There's so many games on Steam that I want to play, but I can't. And so thank you, Switch. That's why when people talk about Nintendo, it's like, Nintendo's this, Nintendo's that. Hey, Nintendo is saving my ass right now. And so I don't know what we're going to play next, but I would expect it to be a very good game. Now I'm thinking maybe we will do, I'm thinking Red Dead Redemption. That would be a great stream. We could do a nice long stream. And then I can itch my nose. I'm going to itch my nose more. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off the stream, and I'm just going to itch the fuck out of my nose like this. And it's going to feel so good. Then I'm going to smoke a cigarillo. And then I'm going to scratch my back like this. And then I'm going to do I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go like this. Go like this. Like that. And then I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do, just like that. But not in that order. So reverse the order. I'm going to go first. Okay. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. You know, I was talking to, this is kind of funny. I think it's funny. I was talking to AI. It was a thing called Copilot. And I was talking to AI, and I was like, I was tired. And I was like, hey, can you tell me some of the groovy, and I was talking like that, like groovy and stuff. And AI said, okay, Pebble, I love that you're talking like a 70s talk show host. And it made me laugh so hard. Oh my God, Copilot is so funny. You guys, listen to this story about Copilot. It's so funny. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we're going to play Red Dead Redemption next, because that's a really fun game. And then I can just kind of get into the zone of just chilling. Because I feel like we just had the game where you're like, like that energy. And that was fun. I like to get that juice flowing. Now I feel pretty good. And I just drank a company that we're not sponsored by, but if they ever want to sponsor me, I think it's called Itoen. Itoen. Not a sponsor, bro, but it's some of the best green tea, man. Oh my God, it's so good. You know what I would do? I'll leave you on this note. Because you know it's fun to dream on stream, right? Dreaming on stream. If I had XQC money, I admittedly, I don't know why these streamers, you look at their setup and it looks like they have like $18 billion, and all you can see behind them, it looks like a house that they don't even live in. I would make the house, I would get a warehouse. I would do a little bit of a Kaisenat thing as far as not yelling and stuff like that, but one thing I like about those guys is they're little boys just like me. We're all, at one point, we're a little boy. And the dream of a little boy is to have an arcade in your house. And I probably wouldn't do a standard arcade, but I would do cool things. Like I would just have an arcade thing just randomly sitting in the corner, you know? And one thing I would have in the room that you could see right behind me, I would have a soft drink machine. And I would put exotic drinks in it. Like stuff that you can buy in Hong Kong. Stuff that you can buy like Russia. I would have it shipped from Bangladesh. I would have Bangladesh coffee. I would have German chocolate delivered by a drone. I would have more things. You know what I would do? I would buy an island. And I would have drones. And I would just have drones sending me things everywhere. And I would hire people and I would pay them a lot of money. Because money would be nothing to me. I would earn so much money on my interest that my interest would have interest. And I'm interested in that. Are you interested in that? And then I would have those people, and they would be my drone people. Call them droners. And they could live on the island too. But whenever I wanted something, they would have to drone it to me. Or I'd also get a helicopter pilot. So the helicopter pilot would fly with like a helicopter, but it would be like a really good helicopter. Like one of those like military ones. And he would have clearance. And he would fly to all these different countries to get all these fancy coffees and fancy drinks. Then he would come back. He would live on the island too if he wanted to. And I would pay him. I mean, everybody would get paid very well. Everybody would be so rich on my island because I would only have a certain amount of people on my island. And there's only a certain number of people allowed on the island. And if you get somebody pregnant on the island, I don't know, maybe we'll allow for that. Maybe we'll allow for more people on the island. Maybe we will do that. That's the ultimate owning your own island. I heard one time a story about Johnny Depp. I heard that Johnny Depp, and I heard this is true. Like he owns a block. I think it's in Malibu or California. It's an island thing. I think he owns an island also. Hold on, we gotta look at that. Does Johnny Depp own an island? He does own an island. It's 45 acres to about 60 miles from Nassau. He purchased it in 2004 for $3.6 million. Let's take a look at Johnny Depp's islands. Here it is. Let's take a look at Johnny Depp's islands. Hold on. We could get a better. Johnny Depp's island. Hold on. I got a better way to do this. And then we'll get out of here. Johnny Depp's. This is why I wait until the end of the stream to do this shit. Because then I can just fuck around. I don't feel bad about taking forever to find this. Johnny Depp Island walkthrough. Let me see his islands. Here's a view of Johnny Depp's islands. That's his islands. That's what I want to do. I want to buy like one of these islands and just have my own life out there. I live like a simple guy, but I've got to have Starlink. Give me some good internet access. And then what I would do is I would have a stream. That's when I would have IRL streamers come on my islands. Because there's no rules on my island, so they can pretty much do whatever they want there. But how come it says it's 5 million? This says his island is worth 75 million. Wow, look how big that island is. Oh, okay, so now it's worth 75 million. You know what's cool? He bought the island when he was in the movie that he was a pirate. I like, you know that state of mind where you're like, I can imagine he's like in character. He's like, oh, I'm drinking me rum now, what you want? And he's just like drinking his rum and he's like, oh, me scallywags. We want me own island. We want me own island. And then he gets his own island. That's how it happens. Damn, look at that thing. That's what I want. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the stream today. Appreciate it. Here's more pictures of Johnny Depp's island. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Depp. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp has an island. Johnny Depp has an island. Depp. 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 Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp. Ooh. There's Johnny Depp's island. That's exactly what it would do. I would do. Look at that. That's cool. All right. Respect to Johnny Depp. Respect to everybody. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day, and come back to us because we're going to stream Red Dead Redemption, and then if we have it in us, we're going to end the day of streaming with a little Mario, I don't know, some kind of Mario thing. Either Mario Ultimate, I haven't played that in a while. That game usually annoys the shit out of me. I've been in a really good mind state lately, so maybe that might be the game to tackle today. I want to beat that game too. It's fun to have games that you want to beat, you know? Thanks, folks. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day, and please, like I said, if you're like, hey, I got nothing to do, it's 8 o'clock at night, some people got home, come watch us live, man. We're about to do a live stream. Peace. Thank you.